If I'm spitting with the gang, what I'm supposed to do? Real notice real, you don't see me, I'm exposing you. She hit me late night, think I'm vulnerable. Crying to the bank, with this money I'm consolable. Niggas on a different page, and he notable. Be the coach, if your brother fall, then you culpable. Gon' tell me I'm the one, baby, get me going. Niggas try to demonize me, try to give me horns. Making trips to the block with the city showing. Heart beating on my chest like I'm King Kong. Hey, hey, when I die, bury me with all my ice on. I'm a star bitch, fuck me with the lights on. But that lost shit, all my niggas dice roll. Niggas envious, I think I feel a price on me.
Oh, I did the wrong thing. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, but they didn't even pay. Oh, you paid.
I ain't tripping, I just praying that the right don't leave. She keep asking why I'm playing, so I know she want fuck. Got the world in my hands, so my brother hold up. Dog shit in my plans, I can't have no hold up. Ticket be at home, man, wonder why I'm so numb. Hey, so numb. So numb. Really training. Really training.
Bam, damn, 22 hours, money in the power. Brushed my teeth, took a shower.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Nah, actually. Hey guys. Anyways, I was in my little hood era for a second. You feel me? Real. Not West Coast, East Coast. I don't gangbang. I'm a civilian. Do not at me. I pay my taxes. But actually, just got home from work, took a shower, smoked a little, not a whole bunch where I'm like, I'm active, I'm free, I'm feeling the flow. A niggas at the office. I think I said too much. But I will say people in this world are straight bitches. Straight hypocritical bitches. That's all I'm gonna say. I gotta protect a little bit of reputation right now until I bounce. And that could be in 30 years, actually. But, work's actually good. I hit a few dubs. Ate a few shrubs. I think I was trying to rhyme. But, I don't know if I'm missing something from the last time I updated you guys. I'm not really sure. But, honestly, I might play a game today, honestly. Unless I continue to think about this stuff out loud. Sales and marketing. I fuck with it. We're still learning the ropes. New opportunity. Business career-wise. We'll see where we're at in like 5 years with that. High potential. People need to check their attitudes though. Always had me crashing out multiple times in the office. Dumbass niggas. So serious. The most mentally depressed, draining ass nigga I've ever met in my entire life. I'm not gonna name names, but these niggas can't do nothing. I thought my shit wasn't together. No, for real. I thought my shit wasn't together. But then I look at these niggas and they're like, oh, no, I actually got it good. No, I actually got it really good, really good. I just need to tweak some shit to make my shit better. But I'm still better off right now. You feel me? Making me sick. Sick to my stomach. It's like a preaching thing for them too. Want to preach, then go behind and be like, what? You just preached this lesson. You just preached that shit. Why aren't you doing it? I think that comes with any job or anybody in general. We're going to figure it out. It's there. The sales are there. Need a bit more time on the sales. And then, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Like, I wrote a lot of notes today. I wish I brought them with me, actually. It was, I don't know. I was having like a weird day. In the morning, oh, Jesus, that scared me. No. Not that. Cut that. I don't know. I was having a weird day for a second, and then it went from amazing, happy morning. Like, happy morning, actually. Like a really good, happy morning to like contemplating my entire life. That's the weird part. I was contemplating my entire existence and going off the basis of all the choices that I've ever made up until this point. What could I have done better? What could I have reworded? Or like, what could I have experienced earlier and later in life, you know? Like, I was experiencing everything all at once and been like, shit, I could have done shit better. I could have talked to people better. I could have created created relationships earlier in points to cut out that fucking bad part that I'm experiencing. Just replace that person or thing. I'm going to use an example. Like, if I met, okay, hypothetical, right? Let's say I met my first baby mama. No. Second baby mama before the first one. Yes, I met the second one before the first one. So the first one doesn't exist anymore. The second one is there. And would that still end in disaster, though? We're going to spill some tea for a second. 2 baby mamas, right? The first one, gone with the wind. Haven't seen her in 5 years. And I got sole custody over my first one. I had him at 20. I got sole custody over him. He's fine. He's amazing. He's like a really intelligent kid. Like, yeah, sometimes I can't understand him because he has like a little bit of a speech impediment, but that's only because he didn't start talking until a bit later. Because I'm a chill guy. I talk to him on a regular. He knows what I talk about. Like, I remember one day he said, "Well, I'm frustrated at you." How do you know that word? Who taught you that stuff? Like, I didn't know you knew the word frustrated. That's pretty cool. But besides that, first one, gone. Second one, that's why I haven't been on stream for a while. You feel me? I haven't been on stream for a while because that was a thing. I didn't stay here for a long period of time because I didn't want to be around that person. Their energy was so negative to the point I didn't want to stay in my own house. And then they're going to blame me for how they feel. Or throw up allegations like, you're controlling. You never let me hang out with my friends. I pushed you every time to go hang out with your friends. And you said they were always busy and or blase blase. You're a grown-ass adult. Go plan something where they're free. I don't know. And if someone sees this, don't take it personal. The shit's already done. I don't care. At the end of the day, I'm gonna move on. If you cause drama, you're not gonna get drama because I'm not gonna do anything. If you post some shit on the internet, okay, cool. I got you blocked. I can't see you. I don't stalk you. I really don't give a shit. What Drake say? Best you ever had. I don't care. You can't say shit about mines. You can call me a loser, blah blah blah. Bitch. I cross the line when they say your personality mid. What do you mean mid? I'm thinking if I should say it or not. Personality can't be that mid if I'm cracking first night and then going to a trip for New York for a week, and I don't have much to pay for, so I'm not paying for nothing. I actually got a $200 jacket out of it too. But then I try to like match that goal and try to do something back, because I wasn't gonna just sit there and be like taken care of by somebody. No. At the end of the day, I'm a man. I know I'm supposed to provide something, but I tried. I switched jobs and everything. It's crazy. But now we're here. Arguing. Whatever. Break up. Blah, blah, blah. All right, cool. I tried my best. I tried my darndest. I'm not like saying this because I'm hurt about it. No, I'm just like trying to give you guys content and a little bit of some type of depth in my life. But in reality, shit's done. I'm peachy as fuck, and I'm gonna cap to you. I've been having the best time solo again. Legit. And maybe once like when I tell you I stopped being happy for a minute, I stopped being happy for a minute. Now I'm gonna cap. I was stressed about a lot of stuff. And then we broke up. And then it's like, wait a minute. I'm gonna go through these emotions during the breakup. I wasn't heartless. I tried a lot. But at some point I had to like stop that shit because I was destroying myself. Physically, mentally. I was destroying myself for someone who didn't care. So I was like, wait a minute. If you're not showing that you care, why the fuck should I? And then it snapped. I became better. Mentality's fucking great right now. I know exactly what I want to do in life. I know exactly my ambition, my drive, my motivation. Like, I didn't have that shit before, but now I do because I found something that I actually genuinely like. And that's honestly amazing. I think a lot of people go through life with not knowing what to do with their life because everything is so complicated now. The economy. You can go to college for years, but the area that you trained in isn't hiring. I know niggas with bachelor degrees working at Target right now or somewhere else. Like, I know niggas who are working with degrees. My mom works. Her teaching degree, not used in ages because teachers don't make shit. But where she works, bro, last bonus she got, that shit was $25K. Not to brag, my mom's a beast when it comes to work ethic. I'll say that. When she got it, she got it. Girl started a new job like 2 years ago. Within the first 1 month, it was actually 1 month. She got promoted 2 times over. She really liked that, for real, for real. Awesome. Awesome. Go, mom. Anyways, yeah. The hypothetical. We're back to square one. The hypothetical where I wasn't having a good day because I was thinking about that. Like, I could have met people earlier and avoided all the pain. But you know what? God has a funny plan to put you in situations for certain reasons. I'm not religious like that. I never really like read the Bible, but I do believe in God or a higher power, which is mostly time is God, right? I don't really see God as like a man, especially a white man. Why the fuck do most niggas in America believe God is a white man? That man is European as fuck. If I'm not mistaken, he was born in Africa. Don't at me on that. Somewhere? Somewhere over there? No, Jerusalem. My dumbass. I don't even know if that's still right, but, you know, them niggas over there. Yeah, not super duper religious, but God has a plan. Things happen. Or maybe like an energy. Like, I picture God as an entity of millions of constellations. And that entity is moving slowly through the cosmos of, you can see an outline of his universe, but it's so ever like slower. Hands just moving, or like something elegant in the background. And it's black. The whole screen is black, but there's little stars that make up everything in this world. Every atom, every molecule. This right here. This is nothing. I want you to realize that. I want you guys to realize that, truthfully and honestly. This is absolutely nothing. These are just materials that were somehow created in our lifetime. Because if you really think about it, everything came from the earth. This glass, this food, these action figures, my phone, my lighter, this little salamander keychain that I have, this fucking hot sauce, you know? Like, literally everything came from the ground, from the earth itself. The fucking cushion in this chair by sheep, probably. Boy, what is this ramble? I thought we were talking about real life situations. We are talking about real life situations. This is a real life situation. But yeah, I think about that. I was thinking about like all that good junk, not the constellation part. That was really sounding really cool. But like, yeah, I was feeling down, and I wrote like 3 pages of just my thoughts out, trying to coach myself through my writing. And I wrote 3 pages, and one of them was, what the fuck is my mentality right now? It was like, I know I can do it, but there's other things in my life that are pulling me. And they're important things. And I just still figure out some way I can do this, but just at a different speed. Something a little bit more stable. But I don't want to bow out of the thing that I have right now, because it's changed me for the better. Like, genuinely, it's changed me for the better. I like the person that I'm becoming. That was an amazing experience that I just had. Refried beans, Spanish rice, and chicken with chopped up seasoned onions. Mexican food is the fucking best food I've ever had in my entire life. No matter where I go, it's always amazing. It always hits perfectly. But yeah. I was really contemplating everything and what should I do. And then I wrote 3 pages down of everything that I've ever thought throughout the last few months. And it's kind of still up in the air. I'm not bad about it. I'm not mad about it or sad or like being a bad sport. But things happen. Shit happens and will continue to happen throughout your entire life. Depends on how you deal with it, is how you will succeed in life. It's been a real purpose to be existing in the first place. You should be lucky you exist. Kind of, yeah. Maybe that's what I'm trying to get around to say. You should be lucky you exist to experience the good, the bad, and the ugly. Because if you didn't, and I even go a cap, your mom could have spit you out in the toilet after your dad, finished doing the job. Legit. You could have been a toilet puppy. That's what I'm going to call it, too. For real. And that would have been, you wouldn't exist. So, be lucky that you exist to experience all the bullshit that we're going through. Somewhere down the line, it's going to get better or fucking worse. But at least you experienced it, right? The good, the bad, the ugly, everything in between. First kiss, the first time losing that V, First time getting drunk or smoking weed. First time eating food. New types of food, mind you. And if you get really lucky, you make it in that 1% where you're born into like a Jeffrey Bezos or Jay-Z and Beyonce type of lifestyle where you don't have to do shit for the rest of your life. Your parents will take care of you probably, or you inherit their talent and then be well off on your own. Like Willow Smith. I don't think people give her enough credit for becoming her own entity from Will Smith, Jada. We're not going to talk about that bitch. Jaden Smith, It's pretty good that happened, actually. Shout out to Willow. Went to her concert like 2 years ago. Amazing. I saw the end of it. These niggas made me late. But it was a great night. Saw Childish Gambino. That's something I haven't really talked about, actually. Like, I have videos from that experience, but after I took them, I never watched them. Ever. Because that was like a once-in-a-lifetime experience in my head, and now I have it. That's exactly why you shouldn't be happy you exist. You could be not existing and not doing shit and not experiencing shit. You'd be the fucking wind in the air. The dust molecules that float around once you blow something dusty. You could really be nothing. That sounds really depressing, actually. But you know what? We're keeping it P. And I think most people will appreciate this type of talk, maybe. Because I still got to upload my thing from YouTube, actually. Let me check that real quick. Okay. 25 minutes. Weird. Download. YouTube. I really don't think that existing is that bad. I think the people who control Alt Delete just don't know how to handle it. It's understandable too. Because, like, these are things that happen, dog. Oh, fuck. Only posted like 3 videos. This is bad. I gotta make sure this thing's right, actually. Oh. Clicking. Public. There's so many processes to this new shit. Okay. I guess I'll upload 2 other videos. I believe we are cat. Fuck. There's so many things to do in this thing. I haven't got about what I've been saying. It's just, how else can you explain it? It's weird. We can try. Nothing but doing. Amazing. Again, Mexican food. Peak as fuck. But, yeah. Nothing's really going on right now. I just gotta make a few moves, and then I'll kind of be set for something stable, but also giving that extra oomph, you know? I feel like I'm finding my groove now. And getting really tired. I try to hold out as long as I possibly could, actually, so I can give you guys something to watch. I do think this was, like, a lot better than, like, most of my regular talks. But, yeah, most definitely. Fucking publish, dog. Okay, bitch. I don't know. It won't let me publish one of the videos. My fault. I've been so busy doing this stuff. Your thoughts on love. Love. Who's this? Tropical Sunny. Thoughts on love. Text me in the chat right now just so make sure. I want you to hear this actually. Tropical Sunny, I want you to hear this. So text me in the chat so I make sure I know you're here. I mean, if you don't hear, you're still gonna see this video, but I want you to hear it right now. Thoughts on love is complicated. From a young age, I knew love was not supposed to be easy. Who? That. If you're in the chat, make sure you text me in the chat. Thoughts on love? Yeah, no. Even if you don't see this, but you'll see this later, because I hope you do watch this part for me and what I have to say about this shit. I knew from a young age, love isn't supposed to be easy. I don't care about no lovey-dovey bullshit stuff like romantic. I mean, yeah, it's cool. It's calm. It's collected. But those shits don't mean shit when you're going through a hard spot with your partner. That's when your relationship's really tested and put like to the test with everything. Because you're going to see the worst of the worst. But if you actually get able to like get through it and try to grow from it and grow from it, that's love. That's commitment. That's loyalty. Fuck love. What 21 say? Fuck love. Fuck love. I'd rather have loyalty. I can talk like... No, I forgot. Hold on, nigga. Ball without you. When I tell you 21 did his shit, he did his shit on this song. Hold on. I don't want to get like copyrighted, but also this shit tough. What the fuck? Wait, look. I'd rather have loyalty than love. The love, it don't really mean jack. See, love was a feeling. Somebody... Okay, hold on. I'm going to read this bar for bar. I'd rather have loyalty than love because love really don't mean jack. See, love is just a feeling. You can love somebody and still stab them in their back. You know how many times I've heard a bitch say, oh yeah, I love you. And then cheat on you? Or do some fuck shit behind you? Or say some fuck shit in front of your face where you really got your jaw dropped like, why the fuck? Why the fuck would you say that? It really be like that. It really be like that. I swear to God. Like, all right, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this one. I remember I was with my first baby mama. We were going through it. We were trying to break up and stuff. I think she was trying to break up with me at that point because I think she did some fuck shit. But legit, I was like, I'm gonna keep it P. Yeah, I was crying on my knees begging for this bitch back. We've all been there. We've all been through it at some point. And I was crying. She was looking down on me. And I was like, and she was like, I love it when you cry. It makes me feel in control. Cut that shit off so fast. I got up on my legs, wiped my shit off, and been like, you got it. You got it. That's not a dominant queen. She's a dumb bitch. At the end of the day, haven't seen her in 5 years. Got so cussy over that little nigga. That's my man's. Last time I checked, you want to hear about it? Karma's a bitch. This is why I believe in karma. Last time I checked, she got 2 more kids. The father of those kids abuses her. She just moved to Georgia for no reason. Just because. Ain't got no family over there. Nothing else. She ain't doing right in life. That's how I know karma exists. Because I try to be a good person all the time. I try my best. The way I might go about things, not the best way, but my intentions, pure. So, there's levels to it. I can do a little bit of petty stuff, long-term petty stuff, to like really get on your skin and be like, fuck you. But I would never do some shit like that. That's some change me for the rest of my life. I thought I saw her a few months back at the mall. I had a full-blown panic attack. I didn't even know if it was her. She was so far away. But the resemblance was too close. The resemblance was way too close. And I think it was her. But my ass was having a full-blown panic attack in the mall. On the floor. I was not ready for that shit at all. Mind you, I haven't seen this bitch in 4 years at that point. So, I'd rather have loyalty over than love, because love don't really mean jack. That shit was a bar. It don't take much to love. You can love someone and still be attached. The children are fine. The children are happy. The children are spoiled, rotten, gladly. But we're not talking about a mother. I'm talking about a person. Before she was a mother, she was a human being with emotions and other shit. I don't give a fuck about that. Like, I hope she gets her shit together. Deep down, I hope she gets. I don't wish bad upon anybody, but you still have to learn your hard way. If she's gonna learn that hard way, she's gonna learn that hard way. I had to learn the hard way. You know how many times I hit my face on a fucking brick? Mentally, like metaphorically. I have a hard head. Hard head makes soft ass. Hands, switch. Pow, 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 pow. Grandma was old school. Like, I remember her duct taping a fly swatter and killing flies with it and still beating us with that shit. My worst beating was in high school. I was 17. That was my worst beating in my entire life. A grown-ass 17, not even grown, but 17-year-old. Nigga, I was under the bed hiding from this woman. That's how scared I was of her. I swear to God. Y'all are too young for this. And I've been raised by her, so I only know, I know a lot of old stuff. Her nickname is Dearest. It's Dearest. That's not her real name. Her nickname, she got it from my mom because when she was younger, short temper, I think I got the worst of her, though, because she was coming out of her prime, but she had that mental fortitude to really fuck with your brain. The mental warfare was worse than the physical. I could get used to the physical. My hands don't hurt no more. I got like, I don't know. My pain tolerance is through the roof. But the mental fortitude? Give her an hour with you, your ass would be crying in a fucking corner. I remember it. I've seen it happen to my other cousins. She yelled profanities like no other. I think that's why I curse so much, and that's why I can really break niggas down. Because that mental fortitude, I learned that shit. I learned how to snap at people. Not physically. Mentally. And I don't care. Like, I don't really care what people say or think about me. At all. People think I'm bisexual or gay. The way I carry myself. Nigga, how you want me to carry myself? I ain't no fucking thug. I'm me. I'm me, nigga. I'm Tony. I got blonde hair. I got a little dermal piercing. I look good as fuck. I don't care. Confidence is through the fucking roof. You think I give a fuck about what you do? No, not really. Genuinely, I don't give a fuck. I do not care, like legit. So, like, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all, like, me in person, I'm really funny, I'm really goofy, I'm really like, you know, I'm making like dumb jokes and whatnot, acting real dumb and slow and fucking stupid. I'm not like that. I'm not. I am goofy and all those things. But on a regular, this is what I'm about. I can have these deep conversations with anybody about anything. These niggas wouldn't understand it. You might be the same age as me or younger, but nigga, you're not having conversations like me. That's why people actually fuck with me and like personally. Cause yeah, I come off. I'm goofy. Like I'm a jokester. Like I really be throwing shit in the air and people be catching that shit, laughing. But I can also do this. I can flip a switch and be professionally like mature about shit. That's what I'm talking about. For the people who know, who really fuck with me, yeah, you've seen this side of me. Like that's what it's about. Y'all dumbass niggas talking about being all hood and stuff. Okay, cool. If you want to live that life, some of it is cool. Some of it is like blah, blah, blah. But I'm gonna be over here doing my thing. I don't give a fuck what you got going on. I ain't got no ops. I ain't got no enemies. Nigga, I pay my taxes. I do what I need to do. I make friends with whoever I want. Because I got a little bit of everything or everybody. Like their aspects. I'm from New York. People down here, they're like, you don't look like you're from around here. Where you from? Right, I'm from New York. There's something about you that, you know, you not regular. I've been approached before and be like, you look like a rock star. You look like, you know, you do something like that type of stuff. That's why I'm not like meant for like a regular 9 to 5 because I feel like there's something more. I just don't know what it is. And I think this gig I'm having right now, that's something. I wasn't able to talk like this in depth about how I am. Thank you. Thank you. But legit, these deep conversations are a part of who I am and always have been. But it's only a side you'll ever see if you're serious about that shit. If you're just rah-rahing in my fucking ear, having an attitude like a bitch, I'm not gonna talk to you because I know you're not gonna listen. I mean, I get that. I mean, yeah, I get like bisexual or gay or blah, blah. It depends on the fucking day, I guess. I don't fucking know. The way I be acting, I'm acting like me. I'm not gay. I'm just comfortable with my sexuality. I'm straight. I'm straight as fuck. So, People just be saying that. I'm like, I guess I look, I guess I do some like, I be dancing sometimes. A nigga can't dance? A nigga can't enjoy himself? I got this dermal. Niggas can't have gems in their face. I think I look sexy as fuck, and I've already been approached multiple times. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Okay, what about it? Nigga, I know I look good. I know I put that shit on. You may not, because you in your masculine joint where it's like, you don't want to do anything outside the box. You putting yourself in a box. You realize that. That stereotype. Black folks, white folks, literally anybody. Y'all putting that little stereotype in your head and y'all running with it because black people got it the worst because we the coolest. But we're not the coolest. We're the funniest, but we're not also the funniest all the time. You got people fucking shooting each other in the streets or blah, blah, blah. That shit is not cool. And a rap song, yeah, sure. But IRL, I'm not a gangbanger. I got some family that are recently discovered family that definitely would pop. They would definitely pop out. But why would you want enemies in your life hunting you down and they want to kill you for some BS? Wouldn't it be better if I just made friends with everybody, was cool with everybody? Even people I don't like, I still respect them. Except for maybe like 2 niggas. If anybody from work knows, they fucking know. I don't give a fuck. Most disrespectful ass bitch I've ever seen. Bitch is too nice of a word. Sour pussy. I don't give a fuck. But that's who I am. Let me bring it back, because I'm not gonna be like blah 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 all the time. No. It's chill. Everything is always chill. I'm never gonna really, I've crashed out a few times, I will say that. But like, I'm me. I hate being compared to anybody else because there's no one else like me. That's delusion, but also grandeur. Because I am me. Why should I not think highly of myself? Why should I not think all the coworkers are dumbasses? Some of them are cool. Some of them I will say they are cool. But some of them are just like annoying little fucking shits. They don't know who they are. Some of them are actually cool. But I wouldn't be talking like this towards them a whole bunch. Not to this depth. It'd be surface level stuff. Some of them just don't want to listen because they're in the rah-rah phase where it's like, I can't do nothing wrong. Blah, blah, blah. Nigga, take accountability for your actions. Grow the fuck up. Do the right thing. Be a decent human fucking being. Or is that too hard for you? I care about a lot of people. I've been caring all my life. I'm a very caring person. But don't tread like I'm gonna trick on you. I remember this bitch one time kept asking me for money. Mind you, I didn't even take her out. Barely seen any pictures of her. She goes, ooh, it'd be really good if someone bought me lunch like 5 different times. Okay, if you don't got it, you don't got it. Nigga, I'm not gonna send any money to you. What? And then she got mad. And then she ghosted me. But then I texted something back really quick and she responded like kind of upset and then I ghosted her. Even as a joke, don't even play like that because, nigga, I don't know you. I'm not sending you my bread at all. I don't talk. It don't take much to love. You can love you can love somebody just by being attached. See, loyalty is action. You can love or hate me and still have my back. Loyalty is an action. Action means fuck no. Y'all want to be begging. Y'all want to be fucking. One thing I hate about niggas is when they beg for money. I remember I was in Fredericksburg for a conference. Ended up like outside, like walking around townhouses and stuff. There was these kids following me for like a few hours because I was doing laps. I just like walking, you know. And they kept following me and kept asking for money, blah, blah, blah. And I was joking with them. But they kept asking me for money. You got 20 bands in your pocket, blah, 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 blah. Because I was wearing something nice. Yo, my nigga, go get a job. Go learn how money move. You bald-headed ass bitch. Little niggas. Is that your mom over there? Let me go talk to her for a second. I might be your stepfather. And I said that shit. I swear to God. Put on everything I love. I said that shit because his mom looked kind of good. A little good. This is probably my best video. Not even gonna cap you. I bet his mom did look. That father's crazy. Yeah, but no. You kept following me around. Asking me about, oh, let me hold 20. Let me blah, blah, blah. No. Nigga, you look slow. Control that lust. Nah. They didn't bang his mom, obviously. But I could have. Because I did knock at her door. And I was about to tell him. And then she opened the door. And she was kind of cute. And I was just like, oh, hey, how you doing? I've been, me and something playing like football or some shit, blah, how you doing? Mind you, I am 24. A grown-ass man. I look young, but I'm a grown-ass man. So I'm like, I'm talking to her real nice. And this nigga getting so upset. I was just like, blah, blah, blah. Ended up getting her number. On purpose. He was running away at the time, and then he came back to me. He's like, what did you do? What did you say? Showed her the phone number. You see that, boy? Give me 5 seconds with her. You gonna have a little brother. All right? Wait. Not 5 seconds, but, Damn. That was stupid. Not 5 seconds. Not like that. I really set myself up with that one, actually. But that was funny. But yeah, no. Horrible. But the idea of love is a very convoluted thing. Love isn't supposed to be easy. Love is hard. But also, the best parts of love is when you guys make up. So you were... I'm going to start using that. Hot pussy hoe. What is that? A hot pussy hoe is crazy, actually. You really did that shit. You popped that one. I'll say that. But nah. Yeah. Weird. Kids. Love. Love can be the most beautiful thing in the world. All the moments you share. All like those intimate moments where you're just staring into each other's eyes and fuck that nigga Josh. I don't care. At the time he said some fuck shit about my ex and we were together and we were locked in. And why you coming from million minds, first of all? I don't give a fuck. But no, yeah, love is like beautiful as fuck. The moment you share that smile, you see when you guys are sleeping in the same bed and you're just staring at her. Then, you kind of caress her face and then she smiles at you in that second where it's like she's sleepy, but she has the perfect smile. I'm getting really specific, aren't I? But in general, like, I can imagine that with anybody. I just don't have anybody in mind right now. I'm just going off of like a model girl, woman, you know? Yeah, love is beautiful, but also hurts like hell. It's nothing to joke about. You can lose everything from it too. I was this close to losing everything. My house, my car, my kid. It's crazy. You have to find a balance point for it so you can actually obtain it. Dude, girls are lustful too. You can't keep blaming guys for everything. You can't keep blaming guys for who they get pregnant. You should know a man's intentions. Most men do want just one thing, sex, but you can tell. You can obviously tell if somebody is just trying to bang you. I feel like I've had that happen where you just wanted to bang me. Mind you, I'm that bad. Where girls are like, yeah, I look, you just want to have sex with you because you're super duper high and stuff, blah, blah, blah. I'm that nigga. First of all, keep that in your head. I am him. I don't show it off. I don't need to. I know what I'm fully capable of. I'm good. I'm amazing. I'm the fucking best. I don't care. I don't care what any of you niggas say. I got mines. But yeah, there's men that just want to crack. I want to be like, it's fine. Girls want to crack too. Girls get, that type of feeling that too. But there's also a lot of guys that actually want a relationship. You got to find them. They might not even be your type at first. I knew at some point I wasn't somebody's type at first, and then they got to know me, and then head over heels. It depends on the person. Honestly. If I'm just wanting to hook up with somebody, I'm just going to hook up with somebody. But I'm like the type of person to also be like, I guess I'm toxic for this. I'm going to make it feel like we just got out of our 10-year anniversary. Real tender, real juicy, real tender, tenderoni type shit. Yes, Masami, I ran through. But my toxic trait, I think it is when I'm doing stuff with a girl, I'll be playing Keith Sweat, Marvin Gaye, Brent Faiyaz, like literally, hold on, let me show you real quick. I got a slow jams playlist. Y'all can't see that, but I'm gonna just list a few. Folded, Kalani, Love Calls, Keem, Fortunate, Maxwell, Go Girl, Summer Walker, Lotto, Doja, great song, Love, Music Soul Child, Original People, John Lennon. If you want to get classic freaky, Lose Control by Silk. Jodeci's in here. Bump and Grind, R. Kelly, old school mix. We got Diced Pineapples by Rick Ross. Thinking About You. You already know who. Frank. What's the Atlantic Ocean? Right. Frank Ocean. We got 3005. You feel me? Charles Gambino. We obviously got SZA, The Weeknd, Miguel, Girl with the Tattoo. Do for Love by Sna Alagiri. I don't know how to say her name. Ray J. One Wish. Prove It. 21 Savage. That shit's a banger. You feel me? It's honestly amazing. I make them feel super duper tender. And then they always catch feelings for me. That's what I was doing at the point. I stopped doing that because I stopped being, ran through. Because I was like, this shit's boring now. It's too easy. That's why I got out of the game. It got too easy. Then when I got back into the game, it just got too easy. And then I was like, this is boring. I think the shortest time span I've gotten some within walking into the door, 2 minutes. Genuinely, 2 minutes through the door. Walked through the door, said hellos, chatted for like half a minute to a minute. Next thing I know, we're in it for the Price is Right. Spin that wheel. Wheel of Fortune. But yeah. It's not really a flex. It's more like a story about me trying to defend myself being ran through. But moral of the story is, I forgot, honestly. Right? Running a genuine relationship and love and stuff. I don't know. Love is complicated. Love is everything and anything. Love is literally everything in the world. Because you have to love to do something to actually go through with it. You have to love being a doctor. You have to love making a video. You have to love everything. You have to love something enough to make love this phone. Not make love to the phone. But like, you have to love technology so much you created an entirely new thing. You have to love the way you make your food. Like literally everything. You have to love comic books enough to mass produce Spider-Man action figures. And I have to love that I have so many. There's more, obviously. Because Spider-Man is literally the peak of everything. Spider-Man, brand new day. Coming out soon. Therapy, I'm good. I've had multiple therapists in the past. They didn't do shit. I figured out my own shit. And with this opportunity, I figured out much more shit on my own. More than ever. Yeah. Literally. I'm still getting there. I'm not perfect, but I'm doing a lot better than I was compared to now. Wait. I'm better now compared to, let's say, like 2 months ago. Completely different person. Completely different vibe. Pretty much everything. My eyes are getting low and I'm getting a little tired. So I think I'm going to end stream now. It was a good hour and 4 minutes. That was a really good time. I will be maybe continuing this or just like come up with a new topic to talk about. But to answer your question, yeah. It's cool. It's amazing. But also, it's a piece of shit. But don't be afraid to love somebody. Don't definitely. When you, let's say you fall in love with somebody and they break your heart. Okay, that's that person. That was that person in that scenario, in that instance. Don't try to carry that hatred over to somebody else. I'm a new person. If you just met me, I'm new. You don't know about me and what my intentions are. If I like you enough, I'm going to try to do anything and everything for you. That's how I love. I love with my heart on my shoulders. I'm not going to hide that. When I fall hard. I appreciate it. I will be doing more content. I'm going to actually upload this video after I get out so I can make sure I do that, you know? But, yeah. That shit's actually fucking crazy. Love rules the world. Anybody can love anybody. But it takes a lot of practice and effort. That's the hard part. Some people don't want to see it through. Then they break up and then they're long distance or whatever the fuck they are. They're just away from each other. And then you never know. In a year or two, something could happen where you're just... I don't know. Masami, I'm not married anymore. That was a impulsive decision. Don't want to be impulsive. The beginning was fine. It was cool. It was dandy. It was a relationship like how it was supposed to be. Yeah, we had our arguments from time to time, but nothing we couldn't overcome. But then shit happened where it's like, you make me unhappy. And I'm like slowly figuring that out now. Like I wasn't happy. I stopped trying. Because I saw no changes. But I was supposed to change. So, honestly, good question. I'm going to actually put that in my notes. Why are you trying to ask these questions right now? Jeez. No. Video. Memory? Yes. Mm. Mm. You're so lame. You're not. You're lame. Anyways, thanks. Mutual breakup. Mm. No, definitely. They're good questions, but I'm gonna save these for later. Because I'm getting tired. I want to eat this food and go to sleep, actually. But I will say, I will be doing this more. I'm going to upload the video after this to YouTube, blah, blah, blah. But this was honestly a productive-ass stream. I might have said some stuff that were like, you know, but everything was cash money. I did write down your questions, Masami. But, yeah. I'll definitely see you guys tomorrow, depending on what time I get out. But I'll try to get out as soon as possible and run home.